This is David Mamet. It is April 23rd, 2020. Okay, this is another practice session of the Trinity lowest winning digit 3 draw. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to do a quick review of yesterday's pick that we chose, which was New Jersey, and we played off the 270. Okay, so that was a Trinity number of 027. Okay, and the results are there from the voting. As we keep going forward, more people will join, and you'll see how the voting gets. So you could go there and you could check out the results and see what the results were. The result was this for the actually draws for New Jersey. The first draw we played off here 270. The first draw was 734, but then the second draw hit 0 right there, the zeros. So we were going for the zeros, two lowest winning digits, 0, 2, and it hit on the second draw. All right, so today I went through the history page and I found this state, Iowa. Iowa, we have a Trinity number right there, 0, 2, 3. Okay, first draw has already occurred, and look, there's a 2 in there. So we're hoping that on the second or third draw, we're going to hit with a 0 or a 2, lowest winning digit. And then you're going to go to the prediction tool, to the Iowa section, and then you're going to start utilizing these features to determine which numbers to remove. So I'm just going to go through this with you, try to do it quickly, but we're going to do it every single day, so you're going to get the hang of it. That's why I'm doing this, so you'll get the hang of it. The more I repeat this to you every day, you're going to understand it, and then you're going to put your own knowledge into it, and you're going to use this feature to pick your own numbers and win like a lot of people are doing now. All right, so I like to start out with determining what is going to come out first here in the high-low section. So what I look at, I'm going to flip this around because I want it to correspond with the lowest low to high numbers of the box game here. Low to high numbers, 220 numbers. So I flip the past winners from low to high, so I could utilize the patterns. And when I look at the pattern here, when I look at all, okay, I'm not going to isolate them by here by the 0 or the 2, because that's what we're working off of. Okay, the Trinity number is 0, 2, 3. We're working off of the lowest two digits is 0, 2. So I'm just going to work with the first one, 0, and then you could do 0 and 2 yourself. So if I look at the low and high here, I pull it down here, I see a lot of highs came out here, right? And then I look at the low high, and the low high tend to dominate a lot, right? Like this, look, low high, low high, low high. Look at that, low high, back to back, back to back. But you don't see it up here. I don't see it up here coming out. I saw it once and that's it. And then two lows. But then look at this. Look, low, low, two lows here, right? Two lows. And also you got a bunch of lows here. 1, 2, 3. That could come out again, low, high, high. But since this is outstaying, look, I'm going to pull this up 0. I'm going to look at the view 0 like that. And then look at that. See? Look at that. High, 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 high. And then look, low, high. Look at all these low highs that dominate here, that dominate. Yet they're not coming up here. Low high is overdue. And then you could also look at it by the day view because they're going to be playing the day. So look, high, high came out again. Low, low is still there. Look at that. Low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Look at it dominating. I'm going to go with low, high. Okay, let's go with low, high for that. Low, high section. So we're going to go down here. We're going to isolate it with, we're going to go lowest winning digit. Isolate the lowest winning digit is 0. We're working with 0 and 2, but isolate them one at a time because this is very important. The patterns are going to be different for the 0 and the 2. Don't play the same patterns for the 0 and the 2 unless you've identified that they're identical, okay? Because look, if you go to the 2, right, now you got different patterns. Look, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Look at that. Okay, so you have to isolate the 2 and work the 2. Okay, the worst thing people do is when they look at everything, they'll go like this. Look, they'll look at this, the mixed numbers, and the right. And if they're gonna play box and stuff, they're mixing up the evening, the day draws. That's ridiculous. You should isolate them. Yeah, look at them as a whole, but then also isolate them as well. And not only are we isolating them from the evening and day draws, we're also isolating them by the lowest winning digits. And another thing, people who choose box numbers and stuff when they study patterns, if you're going to choose a box number, why are you going to look at it as a mixed number like this? When it's so easy to flip it from low to high and look at it like that. Because a box number you win in any order. So why not make it easy for yourself and do it like that? Okay? All right, so let's see here. All right, so we taking out for 0. What do we say? We say, okay, low, high. We're going to keep low, high, right? Remember, we're going to take this out. This doesn't work. There's no high, low. And we're down to 25 numbers, right? Let's keep going here. I might let you do the rest, and then I will continue. As we progress, we're going to get into all these in, out, and curved line filters as well. I don't want this video to be too long. But I want to show you something interesting before I leave. I want you to take it from here and just try to work it out. Come back to the forum, right? Because I'll have the new links available down here with the 0-2 for you to vote to determine which patterns you want to remove out. It's good that you participate because then you'll be able to see the results of what other people are thinking. And it would you can compare it with the numbers the patterns that you picked and removed, and it will really help you get used to it. And I'm telling you, it takes practice, but you can become efficient in here and start picking numbers and winning big. People have been winning big. Okay, people who knew how to read these patterns have come onto the site the first time, and they have won back to back. Like we had a gentleman today win. He just signed up and he won 600 and 300, 300 and 600. Okay, with a little investment, I think it was like, what was it, like $10 or something like that each or something. But look, this is what you tend to notice if you practice and practice. I want to show you something which is really interesting. All right, look at it, all lower winning digits, right? Now, I want you to see something like this. Look at this, right? Strike, right? Hold on, strike. Hold on, let's just go down here. Spike, right? Okay, spike. This is interesting, so pay attention. Look. So when you see something like this, right? When you're studying this, right? Look at this. Spike and then T flips. Spike, spike, spikes a lot, but it flips, right? So if you see something like this, right? And you believe that it's going to flip to a T, right? And you're playing, like down here, you're playing the Trinity number, right? And you're looking for a 0 or say, for example, a 1 that's going to come out. Guess what? The only possible conclusion that the T can be, are you ready for this? A 0 or a 1. That's right. If you know that this S is going to flip to a T, and you're working with a Trinity number of 0, 1 here, and you see that this is about to flip, you know that the only possibility that this first digit here can be a 0 or a 1. I'll show you. Look. Here's a strike through, right? What's the T? The T is 0, 1, 8, 9. What could be the only first position, right? Can an 8 be the first position? No, because it can't make 3 numbers. Remember, it goes from low to high. So if this was the first position, 8 will be 8, 9, and 10. We have no 10 here. 1 and 0. Okay? So it would be something like the first position could only be 0, 1, 8 or 1, 8, 9. So you know that 0, 8. So when you see a T, you know it's guaranteed that right here, when this is going to flip to a T, you know that a 0 or 1 is going to come out here. And that's giving you a clue that the number that you're going to play, okay, when you see Trinity coming out, let's find one. Right here, something like here, okay, when you see Trinity coming out like this, and you think it's going to continue or flip, see something continue or flip, right, the T, it's going to be a 0 or a 1 right there. Look at T again. BAP, 0, 1, look at T. BAP, 1, look at T. BAP. 0, but you got to watch out with this T, 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 okay, because T, T, T could be 8, 8, 8, or 9, 9, 9, triples as well, okay, and basically that is it. All right. I wish you luck.